Hi guys, so I'm super excited to be here in Petaluma, California at Petaluma Seed Bank. So as a hardened, fully admitted seed addict, I am now in my spiritual home. So I'm really excited to be here. I'm going to go in, have a chat about baby creek seeds and might buy some seeds, we'll see. Let's go have a look. Come on. So can you tell me a little bit about Baker Creek Seeds?
Sure. Baker Creek was started in 1998 by Ellyn when he was 17. And he started in his mother's kitchen, actually. So he would pack orders sitting on the steps.
Oh, amazing.
And that first year, he sent out catalogs that he printed in his own bedroom, and it included seeds he had saved himself. And there's like 250 varieties or something like that.
That's an impressive number of seeds.
It is, yeah. And then the first year the sales were about $2,000, and then the next year was the ramp up to Y2K. And people wanted to really save food source because they didn't know what was going to happen. So he went and got a big bucket from the hardware store and he filled it with a collection of seeds. And he called it the Homestead Pack or something like that. And sales that first year that he did that, the second year of his business, $40,000.
That's incredible.
And it's just taken off since then. His end goal is for the varieties to be saved. And so he doesn't really want people to come back and buy the same squash seed from us year after year. He'd like you to get a variety, save it yourself, share it with your neighbors, and get something different from us next year, which is a very unusual business model.
Yeah, but it's lovely to have that aim in mind as opposed to just purely commercial.
Right. He wants people to save seeds, and we have books to help people learn how to save seeds, and we're happy to, walk people through the process.
So what's the history of the Petaluma Seed Bank then?
So they noticed a lot of the orders that were coming in online were coming from Northern California. A lot of Californians, but Northern California specifically. So they were actually here on the West Coast looking for a location, and they were down in Southern California because, oddly enough, for someone who lives in Missouri, Jared does not like the cold weather.
Fair enough.
So, and then someone they knew was up here and saw that the bank building was for lease. So they contacted him and said, "You've got to come and look at this building." So they did. They walked in, and it was just love at first sight. And they loved the building. And Jared's just a real big, really into history. So the history of the building, along with the history of the seeds that he's saving, for him, it was just a win-win. And so that's why we're here as the Seed Bank. It's a play on words, rather than operating under the Baker Creek name.
So do you carry everything here that's in the whole seed catalogue?
Yes, we carry the whole catalog here, yeah.
So how many types of seed have you got here?
Right now in the store we have about 1,200 varieties available.
Wow.
It's not the biggest year. The biggest year I've ever seen was 1,845.
Wow. So what would be your top recommendation for me, based on the fact that I seem to own half the seed in this store, I swear?
If you haven't already grown the Dad's Sunset tomato,
I haven't.
I absolutely recommend it.
Okay,
It
definitely.
is amazing.
It's going on the list. That takes me to 36 varieties of tomato.
Yeah, I think if I only had space for one plant in my garden, I would do the Dad's Sunset tomato. It's like that, if you put the circles of all the attributes of tomatoes that people like, acidity or sweetness or slicing, whatever, you put all those circles on a page where they intersect in the middle, that's the Dad's Sunset.
Okay, well that's ticking every box. I'm gonna have to give it a try now. That's very, very high praise. If you can only pick one, that's the one.
That's the one. Yeah, that would be
done.